Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the LG Ultragear TEC Challenger Series 2, powered by AMD, and for our media partner, we have AFK Gaming. I'm CA, your host and caster for the day, joined by Praniti, caster and analyst, for the second series in the upper bracket semi-finals between EXCEELI Esports and Global Esports. This is going to be hella hype. How are you feeling, Praniti?
Oh, both of these teams have proved themselves the pride of Bangladesh, and a top tier team in India are fighting against each other. Can Bangladesh make it out? That's the real question here.
Definitely, I think EXCEELI in the last round they showed this level of calculation and precision that we did not get to see from them in the tournament before. So it's definitely evident that the team is learning as they go. So let's take a quick look at the map screen, see what we have in store for you guys in this series. For map 1, I believe Global Esports, they won the toss. They went for this split. I just get chills when I hear Global Esports in Split because
Played it was so impressive, right? The defense, their offense, everything was insane. And beating a TSF, who was placed third in the Series 1, and is 13-0 is kind of crazy. So EXCEELI definitely needs to watch out right now.
yeah, and having said that, like players to watch out for me, obviously Deathmaker and Skills on the side of Global Esports both have been fragging out of their mind. But Sammy on the side of EXCEELI. Now, Sammy, a very brilliant player, one of the first Radeon players, I believe, and he's someone who oozes raw skill when you see him, but someone who's lacked that bit of discipline in the earlier parts of the tournament. We got to see that discipline from him in the last series, and I believe that sort of change could be key to them, like putting up a fight against Global Esports. Now, going into the game, looking at the compositions, you see exactly what you expect out of Global, the race for Skill Z, but for the side of EXCEELI, it's Sammy on the Jet as you expect, Ace on the Omen, Hate Crew on the Raze. Now that I'm really curious about. We see a lot of Hate Crew on Sova. What do you feel about Hate Crew on the Raze?
Hate Crew on the Raze. Hate Crew last time played Omen, right? And there were Ace, I think was... Wait, no. Hate Crew was playing Sova. And he was dominant on Sova. And him opting for a little bit aggressive character is pretty nice. And if they think it's gonna work, might as well see it. Does get hit by the trap wire. Deathmaker trying to make it a little bit aggressive here. Raze, all of them are on side. Kappa, Raze, as well as going in. Sammy and Hate Crew pick up a kill for both of each. Kappa securing the kill on Sammy. Hate Crew with another. Kappa just going right back. Kappa's popping off right now. EXCEELI is at a man advantage with Global Esports right now. Kappa just at a little low HP of 40. But definitely he's going to fall back with the spike in his hands.
Yeah, you see Global Esports coming out extremely aggressive, but EXCEELI holding their own now 2v2 as Hellranger finds a kill. But is EXCEELI Esports right now with the health advantage? They're rotating towards B, which is exactly where Global Esports are looking for that spike.
They give them at least 1 or 2 rounds, which didn't happen with most of the teams. But when pro teams give them a round and then they bring it back, right? Just to get the feel of the team. I keep saying this because that's what most teams do, which gives them a better a feel of the other team and how they need to play it, aggressive, defensive. The last time they went aggressive, now they're trying defensive to see how they counteract it. You can see exactly how Global thinks by the way they play. And Fancy just trying to hold off everything that's going on here. The fault line does come out, does get hit, and it is a B-side push. The smokes are out as no rotations come in from EXCEELI, but the rotations do come in from Cypher as well as Jet here. That means Deathmaker is just going to get the kill on Zolo with Skills with another on
Oh my god.
Hellranger with another on Sammy. Just back to back. Hate Crew and Ace left alone from EXCEELI. Deathmaker secures the kill on Hate Crew. That means Ace is left alone. The Omen with the Spectre in his hands. The eco round does go for Global Esports. It's a 1v5. It's too early to judge, okay? They can still might pull it back, yeah?
Yeah, so Ace right here will find Hellranger on the corner, will take him down, will get taken down, and I believe Global Esports, they decide to defy like the general expectation. I do believe that was not their eco round because they had multiple stingers for themselves, I believe even one Spectre, going for the semi-buy into what we expect to be their eco round, taking a humongous risk and it paying off because they only lose 1 member, they win the map, and this shows the confidence this team has. It's absolutely beautiful to watch. They're like, bro, we don't need 2 rounds to download the other team. 1 is just enough. 1-1 now for both teams. EXCEELI looking to answer back to just global esports being global esports.
Yeah, and it is 1-1 right now. Policy is coming over. I think there's a little bit of technical issues, but still, let's take the time to talk about how their both composition are the exact same.
Yeah, so that's really interesting for me because for global esports, obviously, we've seen this composition before, like in previous games on Spoy. I think EXCEELI's picking up, like with the change of Hate Crew to Raze, acknowledging the fact that global esports, they like understand what they're doing. Like in terms of pure like theory crafting the compositions, what I really like about them is the ability for the Raze to just be this free fire fragger where Jet can be the opper, like holding down like say a long or like playing aggressively through mid. And I think that's where global esports excel, and I think that's where the question mark for EXCEELI is, for me at least, because while I know Sammy, he's very capable on the Jet, I've never seen Hate Crew like be a fragger or duelist necessarily. He's absolutely brilliant with the Sova, so it's up to him to showcase his capability on this race today.
Yeah, Raze is such a, I wouldn't say easy character, but it's still a plausible to learn character, right? Every time you play it, it's pretty obvious how to use it. You have a satchel pack that you can use to move around, and you have a grenade that can, you throw, do some damage, and you have the bazooka that everyone's scared of, and you have a little tiny robot that goes around and get kills. You can use Raze for recon, you can use it for many other stuff. And Hate Crew, all he has to do is just get a feel of the enemy. Just use his the boom bot to try and figure out where enemies are. And the way I'm pretty sure EXCEELI Esport wouldn't make that big of a mistake giving it to a new player, a first game with Raze. Definitely they thought about it, right? He plays good Raze and they would have probably given it to him.
Yeah, I think it also sort of vibes a lot with the way he used to play Sova. He's always had his shock darts on point, his Hunter's Fury on point,
Yeah.
showing a sort of synergy with his abilities, and that's really important when you pick up Raze. You need to make sure, like there are like nifty things you can do, like using the stack charge with the Boombot to give it a raise. I believe these are things we can look out for from Hate Crew. The other person I do want to talk about is Zolo Crazy. Now, Zolo Crazy on this breach that he's playing today, he absolutely popped off in the quarterfinals series, and he is the sort of playmaker for EXCEELI Esports, and his ability to set up plays is what's going to be really important, because his ability to do that in the last series set up Sammy for success, and when Sammy is set up for success, Sammy looks good.
Yeah, Sammy is honestly, the Radeon of his country. I think he's still the only Radeon in his country, and him being their star player, right? EXCEELI they're so good with themselves. Okay, the way they play, Sammy just goes aggressive. He's one of the most aggressive players I've seen. The way he gets kills, everything is so good.
Yeah, remember guys, we are watching the LG Ultragear TEC Challenger Series 2, powered by AMD and with AFK Gaming as our media partner. Series 3 registration is open. Go check out the links in the description below. Get your friends together, sign in. We want to see more teams contesting for the Pride of Bangladesh spot, and we want to see more teams fighting against the juggernauts that are global esports. Prove yourself to be the best in the region in general and the community. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for sure so you can get constant stream updates. But we'll be back real soon as the technical issue is solved, right into game with action for you. And that's how quick we are, because we're back in game immediately, and that's how quick I expect these rounds to be. But right now, you see EXCEELI Esports on their eco round. They went for the buy last time, surprised by Global, to be honest, and now forced to eco in this third round. You see Global once again switching up their plays, going for the round 1 play that they tried, pushing down mid, getting multiple kills is DM and Hellranger. 5v3 for Global right now.
Yeah. 5v3, it is going to be a little hard spot for EXCEELI right now. Fancy9 does get killed right there on a skill, as well as Hellranger on solo. Whoa.
That was like a flick with the Spectre to his head and dead. Deathmaker with the triple will finish off that round. And
was it just me that saw that shot, or like, how do you handle Spectre spray control that well? that shows you the mechanical capabilities of these players.
I mean, these players, and then his Deathmaker, who's on a complete, like, right there. Wow! He just immediately repositions, and it shows the experience of this player in FPS games and his capability to adapt in Valorant in general. He's been so proficient with the Jet. Now, that was the Ether round for EXCEELI, right? Now you see full buys for EXCEELI. Sammy with the operator pushing in aggressively in mid trying to get some kills. But Global, they've switched it up completely. Deathmaker, he's pushed up to A ramps looking to get control off A heaven. Now hunting for Sammy, his counterpart. Deathmaker, Sammy, Deathmaker, Sammy gets him instead. Sammy being very aware of where Deathmaker could pop out from now. Hellfighter looking for Sammy once again. Will he beat him? If he will not, Hellfighter picks up the off for himself. Runs into Ace, and this is the battle of the underpass. Multiple players dying right there. EXCEELI though with the man advantage in their buy round.
4v3 situation, Global Esports does have an advantage of one round, but it really helped them a lot because EXCEELI is definitely proving themselves right now. Split is a very defensive side map, but Skills and Kappa right there, second kill for themselves. Fancy and Solo down. That means it's a 2v2 situation. Hate Crew does pick up the kill onto Kappa.
Now, Hate Crew looking to clutch this. He's 1v2 on this site right now, waiting for his teammate to come through. His teammate throws out the Paranoia, but ends up blinding him too. Skills takes him down after the Paranoia goes off. The spike, yet not planted. They're looking to potentially rotate all the way around, like go into garage and fool him, and then they come through back. Hellranger gets the kill onto Ace. Ace getting caught a bit off guard, and I'm starting to see a bit of like lack of communication in the heat of the moment. Like EXCEELI, they have very good like pre-game and sort of calm communication throughout, but Global, they literally run at you on your face and they make this entire thing chaotic, and that I think EXCEELI is not necessarily used to that.
Yeah, the way they decided to, fake A push, right? Where they went into garage, but I don't understand the need for a grenade. If Ace was just a little bit more steadier with his aim, I think that would have been around for EXCEELI more than Global, where they just didn't try to fake it. Instead, they were doing something else. But Skills right there picks up the kill onto Fancy with a little bit of fake from his Boombot, and the Boombot being used like when you use it like that, you can definitely tell. Skills is an amazing player with the Raze, and Hellfighter right there picking up a kill on Ace. A 3v5 situation all of a sudden. EXCEELI is looking a little bit bad here.
We've seen such proficiency from Skills in his ability to use his abilities to like enhance his gameplay. Like he does it with Phoenix on Ascent, where he uses the hot hands combo to like aggressively push. Now using the Boombot as a sort of semi-entry fragger to build up his own entrance and get the kill. Very well played by Skills. Now Hey Crew just waiting on the rope to the underpass, trying to catch someone out. Will end up running into Cypher right here, but Hellfighter, he just looks down onto him. He's like, what? And gets a kill. 5v1 right now for Global Esports. Eco round for EXCEELI, so they will be okay with this, but they are on the defense side.
Sure that, you don't step out of your lane.
Yeah, for sure. Global Esports, this is their home map though. So for EXCEELI, it's about doing as well as possible, going into the next map which they pick for themselves, and they can try to make a much more, much better fight in. You see though, Global Esports now completely switching it up. 2 members down at sewers, 2 members down at the B side mid, looking to aggressively push in. But it's EXCEELI matching that with the aggressiveness. Sammy pushing in hard, Sammy getting another. EXCEELI enabling Sammy's aggressive gameplay to get multiple kills. 5v3 right now for EXCEELI. Rolling Thunder gets thrown out by Kappa. Hellranger takes advantage of that to get one. Kappa with another. Kappa with his second. That Rolling Thunder was poggers.
Yeah, that just put them down a notch right there. He's going to be on the flank, but Hellranger, even with the low HP, does secure the kill onto Hate Crew, which leaves Fancy all by himself. The Clutch Master, we've seen him pull clutches very often. 2 players are very weak, so except for the Cypher, but does get a clean little headshot on Hellfighter right there. That's going to be a little sad for him, but still, Fancy can potentially clutch this. They're both very low players. If he just spots them out, it's going to be pretty easy. Kappa does get spotted by Fancy. He just has to lurk a little bit more. And one in garage and another one in mid. He can definitely make this work. He does have the central, neural theft, which can potentially reveal both of the players, but there's no dead bodies around that is possibly could work out for him. Taps the bomb right here. The flashes do go out. Tries to hide a little bit. Both of them are coming from heaven. Doesn't really realize this is just a matter of one shot, one kill. Right, one shot right there, and still Kappa goes down. And there's one player left. Can he clutch it? And he does. Fancy, known for the clutches. The master secures another round for EXCEELI.
Was hella fancy with the clutch plays coming out. Like, I genuinely did not expect. I think Global making a bit of a mistake rotating out towards mid, because that sort of forces them into this retake position against Fancy, who like is near the spike. I think maybe hiding would have been a little better, but that's Global's identity. They like playing aggressive. They like taking the fight to the opponent. So definitely I can understand why they went for that. EXCEELI pulling that back though, huge to come out on top now. Full buys. EXCEELI still looking a bit short in the bank, so they need another round for themselves. Sammy aggressively dashing in. Will get blinded by the flash. Looking to get a kill onto Hellfighter is Sammy with the help of his teammate. His teammate backs out and Sammy runs away, and Hellfighter is just like, I did well. Now I'm gonna kill this guy Ace right here. Throws out the neural theft. Will get a ton of information for his teammates, with Deathmaker getting one more. Global, they just look angry now.
They got that aim, you know. They can lock on to someone in a matter of seconds. And the way they use it, Deathmaker right there finishing the round off for Global East, but that was a flawless round. The way Sammy played here, I've been talking about this a lot, right? The way he gets way too aggressive, but not utilizing the aggressive and get the kill. He went in and he went back, and they didn't have any information. Did Ace not hear like Hellfighter fall down? Like, what's going on there? You know, it's just all mistakes. I think these are a couple of mistakes that you make when you're fighting a huge team, right? You freeze up and you don't realize on everything that you usually do when you're fighting a team, let's say, you know, on the same level as you. With Global Esports being such a big team, EXCEELI Esports haven't made it this far in the Series 1, and now that they do, they're freezing up a little.
Definitely, I think the pressure does get to teams, especially when you're facing up such an aggressive team like Global. In a matter of seconds, 4 men down for EXCEELI Esports, and Kappa finishing it off for that flawless round. That is Global Esports. In your face till you die. No more gameplay for you. 6-2 for Global.
Another flawless round from them. Like, Global Esports, you know. Remember that game we had was like 3 times, and they still have all of their players, such as Deathmaker, who can frag very well, Jet, but Ace does secure the kill on the skills as we were talking about him, but Deathmaker right there to secure a kill onto Sammy. That means both of the playmakers are gone, and it's a 4v4 all of a sudden, but Kappa does go out from Zolo. Hellranger trading him right back, 3v3 again. Hellranger is at a very low HP right now.
Yeah, EXCEELI trying to fight back in this last round. Don't want to let it go to 10-2. The spike is dropped while they made their push towards the B site. Now, looking to pick up the spike is Hellranger and make that push onto A. The Cypher camera set up in a very good position to spot out both A long and Heaven. Will spot out someone coming in from the underpass. Will force the rotations coming out from Ace all the way to A. EXCEELI trying to hold on to this site. Fancy holding on to this corner despite the grenades. Staying just out of the range. Now we'll start peeking. Can he find the kill? 3v3 right now for both teams. EXCEELI walking together. Fancy getting that kill onto Deathmaker with just the Bulldog. Hellfighter does answer back onto Hate Crew. Ace and Fancy versus Global. Hellranger with that op gets that kill onto Fancy, and Hellfighter finishes it up right up and makes it 10-2 for Global Esports. This is simply phenomenal, honestly, from Global Esports. We were talking off stream about like even in Series 1, their home ground was considered split, but in Series 2, it feels like they just taken it up a notch. And on the point you mentioned earlier, like the fact that they're able to give the new player this so much agency in being able to play that aggressive playstyle, I think it showcases exactly why they picked him up, because the mutual trust by him in the org and by the org in him is just paying off right now.
Yeah, and you know, I think they got a shot at winning the tournament, right? The way the roster change worked, they look so much more dominant than last time. Last time, when they were known as God Squad, they weren't really, you know, that dominant. But now coming back, so dominant. Sammy just dashes in, gets the headshot. This is the side switch as me. That means both of them have switched side. And Fancy does get the kill on skills right there. Hellfighter gets a kill onto Ace. 3v4 all of a sudden. 2v4. Sammy's popping off. Constant kills from the side onto Hellfighter as well as Breach at the moment.
Yeah, EXCEELI Esports looking really strong in the pistol rounds, but this is a look we see from a lot of top teams, including Velocity earlier today, where the pistol rounds, they end up dropping because pistol rounds a bit more chaotic, a bit more just 1v1 gun battles rather than team coordination, and that's where teams like Global and Velocity excel at. And you see Sammy with the 4K, not wanting to take away anything from EXCEELI, of course, because the fact that they're able to do that even against a juggernaut that is Global Esports shows a lot for that team. A ton of caliber and potential in EXCEELI. It's just about refining that and like trying to put it out in a consistent fashion.
Yeah, and they can definitely pull this back. Okay, 310 is it's not as bad as you think it is, especially with such a dominant team such as EXCEELI, right? They can definitely make it work with players that they have are so consistent and good. And Global Esports, they are doing an eco round. If they do get this round, it's going to be pretty bad for EXCEELI, but they can definitely make it work. Sammy and Ace just going for it. Everyone has a shorty there. Gets one. Ace gets a trade right back. Hellfighter, so gets a kill on Ace. That means they do have a Spectre now. Sammy with 1-2 and gets taken down by Kappa. Just shuts him down as he doesn't want to get more kills, but 3v1 all of a sudden. I think this match or this round is for EXCEELI right now.
Yeah, the fact that EXCEELI not dropping this round for themselves, Global went for the eco, but in the first half, Global did end up taking this round for them. EXCEELI instead learning from that, and I think you're definitely right. Like 10-3 is not as bad as it looks, and the fact that EXCEELI on the attacking side, I think it just sort of enables Sammy and the team in general in their gameplay. Like, they get to be aggressive when they're on the attacking side, and they get to be proactive. I think that's where the team looks just a teensy little bit better when they're deciding what grounds they fight on. You saw multiple members actually go for the second round Vandal, and they were able to hold onto that. So you now see 4 members with the Phantom or the Vandal, and 1 member with the Spectre, and for Global, it's a full buy. This is the round which I think decides the fate of EXCEELI in this second half of this map. If they win this round, they have a huge chance. But if Global win this round, they're just going to run away with it.
Yeah, if Global wins this round, that's going to plummet EXCEELI Esports' confidence, right? It's just using all of his ability to just keep him off until rotations do come in, as they do come in from to support from A to support him as the Cypher. He's gonna just try to pick up a kill, but no, Sammy's looking a little bit dominant, as well as Ace is getting the kill on Deathmaker. Sammy with another Hellranger trades him back for Hate Crew. Just looking a little bit sketchy for Global Esports right now. 2v4 situation. Zolo can't get the kill. A couple of missed shots from Hellranger gives the kill to Zolo right there. Hellfighter just looking a little bit strong. Full HP, 1v4 situation. Can he clutch this out?
I mean, it would be an absolute miracle if he's able to, because he's getting surrounded on multiple sides. We'll go up 1v1 against the Breach. We'll get the kill onto Zolo Crazy. Hellfighter looking to do his best. All he has to use is his 1 Cypher cage. 1 more on the stairs. Another gun battle. But this time it's Sammy who will be able to take him down. Get the 3k for himself. And this is amazing. EXCEELI winning this buy round will mean that they have an advantage going into the next round and a chance to pull it back. EXCEELI constantly switching up the way they want to push is, like, I think what is making the difference. Like, what do you think? How do you expect Global to adapt to what EXCEELI is doing? Because I do think Global will adapt.
Yeah, definitely. Now EXCEELI is coming back, right? That means their confidence is working out. Like you said, like whoever won that one was very important. And now Eco Round does come out for Global Esports, which means they shouldn't give as many as picks that they from EXCEELI. They shouldn't give that many picks to Global Esports, as a push do come in from mid right now from Sammy, just holding down the side to catch everyone off guard. If he just pushes in a little bit too aggressive, but Global Esports definitely not going to let that happen. They're just hiding, which is exactly what you need when you're ecoing right now. As one player is spotted on A side, I think they do have side control at the moment. Hellfighter does secure a kill onto Haker with that Sheriff, but Ace is right there to take out a trade.
Now,
4v4 situation.
4v4 and Global Esports, they made their way, all of them, onto A side. Kills! Oh my god, using that blast spec to its maximum ability, flying across the map, getting that one tap with the Sheriff, will get a Vandal and a kill to boot. Now, EXCEELI, on the other hand, they made their way to A side. Sammy got a kill, Zolo Crazy with another, but Hellranger taking down the spike holder will remain. It's just 29 seconds left, and 2v2. Sammy still alive, looking to clutch this for his team. Sammy gets 2v1. Sammy and Zolo Crazy versus Kappa. Zolo takes him down. But Global, they took down 3 members, and even though this is huge for EXCEELI, they've won 4 rounds in a row. Global, they're going to be okay with that round. It's the next round that really matters.
Yeah, they got definitely more than enough picks, which is they got 3 picks in that round, and that's gonna knock EXCEELI's eco down a little bit. But Global Esports can definitely make this work. It is, you know, they did lose one buy round. I think they got an understanding of how they want to play. I think this round should show exactly how Global Esports gonna play it. If they are playing defensive, they're not playing defensive. If they want to, you know, just leave mid and go for A or B. You know, Deathmaker is back on the op. That means, you know, the best aimer we've seen so far is back on the op. That's definitely going to be a little bit of punishment for EXCEELI. Just maybe 2 picks from Deathmaker should cost them to just fall back a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Now, he is on the op holding it down, but EXCEELI, they've switched it up completely. They're not adopting any of the strategies they used in the first 4 rounds. Instead, playing it really slow, letting Global Esports perhaps just fester in their minds a little bit and force them to play a little aggressive, knowing that Global Esports do tend to do that. Sammy lurking down A, not aggressing yet, just waiting out, looking for any rotations. EXCEELI, the rest of EXCEELI, you see them now making their way towards the underpass, starting to take mid control, will look to move towards A. The trap wire from, I believe Global Esports should spot them out if they choose to go any further, but the spike is all the way on the normal entry for A, so A long, so they will see if they're able to move that through. Now, EXCEELI Esports slowly but surely converging onto A. Deathmaker with that op gets the opening kill. Deathmaker just holding down A long. You cannot peek while Deathmaker is here. Ace though gets a return kill onto Hellfighter, throws out the paranoia, expecting where Deathmaker is. Deathmaker getting taken down by Ace, aggressively pushing in, and that will be EXCEELI taking control of site A. Brilliantly executed the slow rotations into a fast push.
Yeah, Skills does take out fancy there, a little bit fancy on his part. EXCEELI as well as Global Esports are in a 3v3 situation. Kappa does have all of his utility except one missing flash, but that's fine. Uses the fault line under heaven, is going to catch the breach off guard and is going to go down to Skills right here. He should be watching out for the player behind. The way he uses it is so fantastic. It doesn't really get the kill there, but still Skills proving his worth on the team. A 4K, amazing plays. 11th round for Global Esports. 2 more, and the map is theirs.
I say we all bow down to Skills, because that, he just popped off right there. Double blast pack into Showstopper, landing right behind Ace. I do have to wonder if Ace could have used the audio cues from the blast pack to turn around and get him, but Skills just showcasing an absolute like mechanical dominance over like EXCEELI right now. The way he's able to get a 4K this round to clutch it through for Global. I think EXCEELI did everything right in terms of strategy. They were very fast in the first 4 rounds, and this round they elected to go a bit slower and then go for the fast rotation through the underpass. But Global just coming out on top yet again.
Yeah, definitely. EXCEELI is trying their best right now, but it doesn't really work out for them because they can't win the aim battles, especially against such good players such as Skills, who came in with the raw aim, and he's just taking out everybody, right? The flash do come out. Haker does pick up that kill onto Hellranger, the Omen. I mean, it's no more smokes, but Haker with another onto Skills. The clutcher is gone now. Fancy with another onto Hellfighter. This is going down like menace. Kappa still got Deathmaker does get a kill onto Zolo right there, which means it is a 4v2 situation. There is still the op in his hands, and he can definitely make it work, but no, they're just going to decide to fall back, save a Spectre as well as a off for themselves. I think he should pick up the kill onto Sammy right here. He's going to get an aggressive peek, but no, Sammy's just a better aim at that point. Kappa goes down, and op is in his hands still. all the utilities, everything you can use to still make it work. If they do peak this, they are gonna go down. But no, the exit frags, I don't think they're gonna just make like a mistake here. I think Deathmaker just gonna have to fall back. It doesn't really want to give any pick, or I mean, it doesn't want to lose the all.
I mean, EXCEELI, the way they're fighting back against Global, really huge right now. And Sammy going for the save. Sorry, Deathmaker going for the save. Gets two. Deathmaker with that quick up kill. Absolutely insane. I mean, we were talking about how skills is so good. Deathmaker showing off some skill of his own. Just popping off right there. And every single member of Global Esports, they're so damn good. And I think that's exactly what makes this fight by EXCEELI even better. Because EXCEELI, they were 10-2 down in the first half, after the first half. They've pulled back 5 rounds for themselves in the defensive half, but you expect Global Esports to be better since Deathmaker with the op, he's just so damn good. But EXCEELI looking better. They're able to continuously be creative, now going for an A push as 5-man stacking A with just the Cypher to defend.
Who is that? Did he just aggressive beacon and skills didn't shoot? I don't know what just happened there. That was kind of funny. Deathmaker does still have his op, which means he does get spotted out, but HeyCrew picks up the kill. Hellfighter right there to secure the kill onto HeyCrew, which means he's going to get the gun, and the site is EXCEELI's at the moment, but it is an eco round from them. Yeah, but does still have the op in his hands from Deathmaker when he died, but Skills gets the kill onto Sammy through the smoke, gets another for himself, no, I got a little bit too excited when we one situation, and he secured the kill. Fancy clutches around for EXCEELI Esports, looking a little bit strong.
Oh my god, that was absolutely phenomenal from both teams, because that was the eco round for Global. They're able to pull it down to the last 1v1, and Skills almost able to clutch it through, but it's once more the consistent Cypher that is Fancy, who's able to get yet another round for EXCEELI. EXCEELI right now fighting back and fighting back hard. It's 11-8 for EXCEELI. EXCEELI, they pulled back 6 rounds to the Global Esports just 1. EXCEELI looking so damn good on the attack. Remember guys, you were watching the LG Ultragear TEC Challenger Series. If you're loving the action, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Amazing matches to come for Deathmaker. Opening up this 20th round with that op kill from mid. Now, 4-man stack B, expecting the EXCEELI push onto B, given the swings they keep doing, the creative swings, going from site to site. EXCEELI trying to take mid control right now.
8-11. This is going to be a little bit hard for him, but Sammy gets the kill on Deathmaker and shuts him down. Ace with another on the skills. Kappa just trades him right back. 3v3 all of a sudden. Can they make it work? As 1 is in B main and 2 are stacking mid right now. Kappa does secure the kill onto Fancy right there. Hellfighter still holding down exactly with just getting all the information they can. Flashes do come out, doesn't really work. They do have the spike right now. Global Esports can definitely secure this round, but Sammy still has the op in his hand and the aim of God. Can he clutch this out? HeyCrew just trying to peek out every corner that he can, try to figure out if anyone's coming. Sammy is going to peek mid with his op and might secure a kill right here. The fault line does come out and the smokes come out. The bomb is being held. Sammy gets
30
the
seconds
Phantom,
left.
Drops his op, trying to figure out, you know, just can he make it work? If he does peek through the smoke, it is going to get him killed. But Sammy with the, what was that flick that gets that kill? And 2v2 all of a sudden. The bomb is got by Sammy. If he plants this now, it is going to make it work. But he's trying to hold it. Like, you know, as long as he can. Left. Gets left on the board. The bomb is probably going to go down here. Just to end it up. Just Hellranger does try to ult his way into side. Doesn't really work out. Do we do situation? HeyCrew is going to flank. I think he might get a kill onto Kappa right now. Or both of them are going to heaven right now. Sammy as well as HeyCrew are in heaven. And thus, Hellranger gets a kill on the HeyCrew right there. Sammy beats it. He's going to be dead still. But no, Sammy gets a kill, the 3K for himself. As he slowly taps the bomb. Just trying to wait out exactly where he spots him. Taps the bomb again. And if he peeks, Sammy goes down Kappa. Such an insane play. 12-8 Global Esports. Can they secure the match? Or are they going to, I don't know, go for an overtime?
Is this the game of Valorant, or just the game of like both teams having insane aim? Because multiple players there, just the way they're able to get amazing flicks, absolutely insane. Sammy starting it off in mid, but Kappa ending it off to clutch the round for Global Esports. Global Esports, they've only won 2 rounds in this second half, but since they won 10 in the first half, it puts them at match point with that healthy cushion that they do have. Now, the last time Global won a round in this half, EXCEELI won a couple. So EXCEELI, they need to make that even better, win the next 4 in a row to get this win for themselves. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboard as EXCEELI looking to push mid. You see almost full buys for them, but one Bulldog and one Ghost with the full shields will mean that they don't actually have full loadouts. It's gonna be up to Sammy as EXCEELI looking to make that heavy A push. Sorry, B push.
Yeah. If they are stacking B at the moment, that they know it is going to be a B push when the ultimate does go up and doesn't really tag anybody. Hellranger and Skills with a 2k for themselves, both of them, and Deathmaker getting another and securing the map. That ended in a flash. I didn't expect that at all. Deathmaker, you're a god.
Yeah, I don't think we could have said it better, because I don't think EXCEELI expected that at all, because the way they've sort of been fighting back in the second half of this map, Global, after they took that round, they're just like, this is done right here, right now. They come out blazing, Hellranger and Skills open it up, but the Blade Storm from Deathmaker, headshot, kill, one more, gets the last kill, makes it flawless for Global Esports. Sammy with 310 ACS is still the MVP though. So this is going to be a player to watch out for in the next map, because if he's able to sort of pull out a similar performance on their home map, EXCEELI might just take us to game 3.
Yeah. If they do, EXCEELI can definitely make this work. They can definitely get the map, even though it is their map pick. I think they got some strats that can take down God Squad. There's no way, you would pick a map unless you have something that is, you have up your sleeves. And especially against a team like God Squad, they gotta make it work.
Yeah, let's relive the map split in this series through the AMD rule of the moment. Take a second to talk about how dominant each side seemed to be on their own attacking side. I feel like EXCEELI, if they'd just been slightly better on defense, this map would have 100% gone to overtime.
Yeah, EXCEELI just losing a little bit of defense on their part is fine, but you still have to have some sort of rounds on defense, because Split is definitely a defensive side map, and them not being able to get a couple more rounds is going to cost them to lose the match. But still, Global Esports is a tough opponent, and even being able to come back a little bit from nothing to basically something, which is 7 rounds, is not that bad.
Yeah, for sure. EXCEELI, they showed a lot of creativity and sort of mental cover in the way they were just able to hold down. Like being down 10-2 to a dominant team like Global Esports and then pulling it back is definitely a showcase of what they're capable of. So we will definitely be keeping our eye on EXCEELI and Sammy, like picking up the MVP spot despite losing the game. Definitely someone to look out for. But Global Esports taking map 1 will take the lead for themselves moving into this round.
Yeah. And everyone played nice, and you can definitely see how Sammy, even though he didn't win the match, still led the board by I think 2 kills, which was very nice.
Yeah, it was brilliant by Sammy altogether. What would you suggest to EXCEELI Esports for, say, future iterations of Splits in terms of defense? Because we've talked about how Split is that slightly defense-favored map. Where do they need to improve?
Okay, EXCEELI definitely needs to. I think they can pick up a Killjoy and a Cypher. I think if they want to improve their defense a lot against Global Esports, they definitely need to do that, right? They need that for them to be able to hold the side pretty well if their defense is on the weak side. But the next map, if they are, they are pulling something on defensive or attacking, we'll definitely know. I think the next map is going to be something, if not all.
Yeah, for sure. I think the next gonna be an amazing map, especially considering that EXCEELI, they look brilliant on attacking, and that's where they'll be starting on next map if I'm not mistaken. But that was game 1 of the series between EXCEELI Esports and Global Esports. We'll be back real soon for game 2. You are watching the LG Ultragear TEC Challenger Series 2 powered by AMD and with AFK Gaming as our media partner. On that note, Series 3 is open for registration. If you want to make your stake against the best of the best, go down to the links in the description below. Sign up for Series 3. We'll see you there. But for game 2 between Global Esports and EXCEELI, for an exciting matchup, see you real soon.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Take my hand, and we don't need to do the things we don't want to do.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. And injustice. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultragear Gaming Monitor.
I never want to make compromises when I play. I need every FPS I can take to perform at my peak. For myself, for my team, as well as for my viewers. Streaming always used to present me with a choice, either FPS or stream quality. I no longer have to make that decision thanks to AMD's 3rd generation Ryzen processors. Now my viewers get to see my gameplay smoothly. Ever since joining the team in 2018, AMD's partnership with Fnatic has given us the latest computer tech to help our performance. 3rd generation Ryzen is now the pinnacle of multi-threaded processor performance, and it's a big step up from everything else I've used before. AMD have listened to our feedback to make sure they make the best products possible so that we can simultaneously play as well as stream at the best setting. That's why I use AMD's 3rd generation Ryzen processors.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the L. He looks so impressive, and if we see the same skills out there, I don't know if the home map status still stays for EXCEELI, because damn, that was impressive.
If skills takes Phoenix,
Yeah.
they're done. And I mean it.
Select
like,
your
skills
agent.
with the Phoenix is so good, man. The way he uses his abilities are so like consistent, and the way he gets frags are insane.
But like talking about like someone who was really good, let's talk about Map 1's MVP, Sammy. Now his team lost, but the way he was able to help his team pull it back in Map 1 might be really key. He's a Jet player, and Jet is one of, I think, the best agents on Ascent in their ability to scale the long walls, in the ability to hold the long angles with the operator. So Sammy, definitely someone to keep your eye on for this map going in. It's gonna be, I think,
Comfortable.
Sova, something I definitely like and fancy on the classic Cypher.
Yeah, and skills, is on the, Phoenix, like you mentioned. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be excited for his plays, right? I want to see the hot hands. I want to see the, confusing plays that he's gonna make for us noobs. So it's definitely gonna be pretty impressive from his part, the way he uses Flash on A main. I think that's where he usually plays. Global Esports is on the defensive side right now, which is what they're known for. Their defense is pretty strong, as well as EXCEELI is known for the attacking on Ascent, where they did pick up a lot of rounds.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching the best of the best from both teams. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below if you're enjoying the action so far. And if we're going to see the best of the best teams face up against each other. We're in the upper bracket semifinals, the second of it. So going forward, the match is just getting more intense, just getting more closer in general. Definitely a sight to watch. If you want to register for Series 3, there are links down in the description below. solo, get your friends together, and try to make it to this stage by yourself so that you can be on the screen and we'll be casting you just like how we are right now. But talking about the match, right? Skills, the reason we keep coming back to him is like the way he's been so impressive. He was doing that in defense, like down A long, which I believe where he's going to end up going. They're just jumping around right now while we sort out a technical issue. But down A long, kept throwing the hot hands, he timed the hot hands throw in a parabolic motion in such a way that he reached at the exact time the hot hands fell at the entry point, threw out the flash, and was able to use the healing factor to win that gunfight. So like, run me through the idea of doing that, because I think that was the first time I ever saw that in a tournament setting.
Yeah, that happens with a lot of maps, right? The hot hands, they use it for sometimes at Haven, garage door, or ascend entry for B, A, anything. It's to prevent the other team from pushing in. So if they push in while you're running at them, they're gonna have the advantage because they're peeking an angle while you're running at them. So that means their advantage, because they're gonna have peekers advantage, which is gonna give them an easy little round. I did not know that boost. What is Kappa doing? I have not seen that boost before. Okay, that's kind of tricky right there.
Cypher hat boost where you use your teammate Cypher's hat to just get that extra edge for yourself. Going back to the compositions, right? Like, how do you expect this match to go out? Because we keep talking like about skills and like global esports proficiency in defense, but on the side of attack is EXCEELI Esports. They look so good on split. I feel like there's slightly less room to be creative on Ascento as compared to split, because you have to start taking mid control or rushing the sites. There's not as many things like the underpass or multiple entries to a site.
Yeah, mid is definitely like one of the hard places to hold in a site, especially because if there's an op on top mid, then you're definitely gonna be at a tough spot to hold mid unless you smoke it and then you enter the smoke with Omen flash, breach flash, all that kind of stuff. It's not gonna work out for you unless you are coordinated with your team. And if there's like more than 2 people holding mid from the defending side, there's no way for you to get mid control. It's just impossible. What most teams do is just leave mid completely out, and they go in from A main, right? Or A main, B main, it doesn't matter. But definitely, if you're pushing A, short is very important. Short is how you gain control of the entire site, which clearing out Ivy and Garden and the glass is perfect for you. If you clear that out, there's no more flanking from the other team except for Haven. Haven, you can hold it from A main. From A main, you have one op, one jet AR planted for long, and you can hide there for days, and it doesn't matter. There's no way of them beating you unless you have the smoke, you have the flash. Again, we're talking everything comes down to utilization.
Yeah, it's about the way a team is able to execute that entry, and I think there's just lesser space to make mistakes on Ascent, so the eyes will definitely be on EXCEELI if they're able to pull that through. Now, we're facing a small technical issue on the side of one of the teams, so we'll be right back with you into the game for the action coming up. See you there. they do have that extra flash in general, and for the flash it will be skills with the Phoenix on global. EXCEELI with the attack right now, playing it really slow, not what we expect from EXCEELI. They like to usually play their pistol rounds fast, but this time playing it really slow, getting spotted out by Kappa's recon bolt as they take mid control.
Yeah. No one's has died yet, so no picks, but mid, like I said, mid is left alone. Some pro teams just like that because, you know, mid is a hard spot to hold. But Hellranger, I think that's here the shots come in from the other team as well as the recon bolt. The Paranoia does go in. Hellranger does get hit by the Paranoia and slowly falls back. Sammy right there is going to try to get a couple of picks, but Hellfighter picks out Hate Crew, and they all enter sight.
She take control of a side. Sorry, EXCEELI take control of a side. Hellranger with one more. Sammy gets the spike down, but right now it's 5v2 in the favor of Global. Deathmaker gets a kill onto Sammy. Fancy looking to answer back onto Hellranger. Does do that, but gets taken down by Hellfighter. Absolutely amazing from Global right here. They're tired of losing the pistol rounds. They're like, no, this time, this map, we're gonna do everything perfectly. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think they're going for another record here. See, I'm not gonna lie, 14 minutes maybe. Yeah, I'm every time I see Global, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, every time, because that's what I'm looking for. A little, you know, a power move that shows the other team their place, which is what you want to see from professional teams such as Global Esports. And they're dominant, man. They play it so well. They're so good with each other. The way the communications from them, the way they fall back, the decision making, everything is perfect.
I mean, I believe that the game we keep talking about, like the game which had the 15-second rounds, that was on Ascent. So definitely capable of doing that once again is Global Esports. Now Skills getting the opening kill, pushing on to a short. Deathmaker with another. The Global is like, you want to take mid control? Come fight us for mid control. We will take you down. Zolo answers back, but it's 4v2 for Global Esports. Eco round for EXCEELI.
And another quick little round. Deathmaker does get a 3k. Those are eco frags, so don't, you know, it's pretty nice. And the upgrades do come in from both of the teams right now, as EXCEELI should definitely, you know, have this round in the bag. If they don't, it's going to be pretty tough for them. Attacking side, you know, at least a couple of rounds.
I mean, yeah, they need at least 4, but given the fact that they seemed much more proficient on the side of attack in split, I would say they need more than 6 going into Global Esports attacking, because if Global Esports is this aggressive in defense, I can only imagine how they're going to be on attack. It's going to be another case of 15-second rounds. But EXCEELI, they've shown us that they're not a team to be counted out. They're the team that has a really strong mental and is able to pull it back. Deathmaker now on the up, peeking B short, will take down the recon drone, stepping right back, going, resetting his position while he goes for yet another peek. You see Skills on the other side, the duel is spread out across the map, while EXCEELI Esports, they look to take mid control and try to push into site B.
Yeah, it is going to be pretty tough for them because there is an op, and Deathmaker is definitely proving himself with the op. And with Sova on his hand, all the information he can get is perfect right now. And there is, I think everyone's coming back to B. I think they're going to execute B right now. Kappa is just holding down, gets another recon bolt. The second they enter, he's going to use the recon bolt, spots him out. Deathmaker with 1, uses the ult. Fancy gets a kill on Kappa.
Oh my god.
Deathmaker from a long range right, getting that kill is perfect. Ace to secure the kill onto Hellfighter right there. Uses a smoke, gets in, gets a kill onto Sammy. A 3k for himself. Might be an ace. Flies up, but just whiffs his shot, but it doesn't matter. Deathmaker proven himself. 3k
30 seconds left.
Skills is up, you know, he is the fragger as well for Global Esports. He can definitely make this work as the Omen is on his hand. Hellranger figures out exactly where the bomb goes down. Skills with the kill onto Ace, and Hellranger helps him out, gets another kill. Skills looking a little bit strong.
Deathmaker just totally ran over the team, and then Skills was like, bro, calm down, please, save some for me. So I think, I'm gonna assume that the last whiff was just to give Skills some kills, because Skills towards the end comes back and cleans it right up. No joke though, Global Esports, they look so dominant. You have to wonder if EXCEELI, they look really good in the quarterfinals on Ascent EXCEELI too, but like going into Global on Ascent, it just feels like a straight up death ram because of the way they're so aggressive in their defensive half. You see right here, even though Deathmaker missed, even though it's 2v2, even though the spike is planted, Skills is just able to come through and clean right up, that too just on the Spectre.
Ooh, the shots from Deathmaker are looking for. I think he's on God mode right now. I think he turned on the God mode. I think he's gonna go off. Both of the duel is spread out, like you said, it is, but Skills is going to play a little bit more defensive on his part, but there is an A push coming in, A short as well as A long. The bomb is still in spawn, just getting it, coming slowly as A short control is now EXCEELI's. Hellfighter is holding down, I think he should take out Fancy right there. Fancy goes down, doesn't really, they are looking behind, but Skills gets a 2K for himself, Skills with third. Such an amazing play, the multi-kills are popping off. Both of these fraggers are just,
I think that expression is the best way to put it. That just bit of oomph that we see from both of them. Like, Skills, like, this was like, hey, it's my turn to shine. They came to my side now. I will kill you all. Deathmaker, you sit on the other side. Please don't come anywhere near me. And it's not like we're trying to make a joke of what is happening in this match right now. It's just the fact that the way global esports play, they show this level of ease in their gameplay, even though every single person here knows that what they're doing is definitely not easy. It's something to look at. But Sammy now, with the operator getting the opening kill. Sammy's on his operator now. That's a sight to watch. Hellranger, though, pushing aggressively into his dark cover, will get a kill for himself. Throws out the paranoia, trying to stop the kill, but the spam coming through the smoke will find him. 4v3 right now, but Kappa getting a kill makes it even Stevens for both teams.
Hellfighter with another onto Sammy right now. This is a chaos. 11 HP on Sova right now. The Deathmaker does have his trajectory off, which means 2v3, and it's definitely, I don't think Kappa's going to enter into a lot of fights right now because he's on very low HP. As the flashes do come up from the other team, bomb has been planted, and he should just play the slow and safe. And Hellfighter uses his cyber cage to figure out where they are, and he can't come out of it. Fancy gets taken out by Kappa, gets taken out by Fancy, but Deathmaker gets the kill onto Zolo. The 1v1 situation. Can he make this work? He is on a very low HP. He's going to tap the bomb, try to figure out where he spots him, but no, Fancy gets a kill on the Deathmaker. First round for EXCEELI, 4-1. They might come back.
Definitely, I think we've seen this look from EXCEELI multiple times. Just when you think they're down and out, they pull it right back off. The rounds, they've been definitely very, very close. And once again, it's Fancy, one of the last man standing. He pulled off multiple clutches in the last map. He's able to do just that here, getting the kill versus Deathmaker, playing very sneakily to Deathmaker's own smokes, making it 4-1 for EXCEELI in a really important round because that was their buy round. That was the round where they picked up the op. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboards, see the loadouts for both teams. Now you see full loadouts for both teams. You see the op on Deathmaker, the op on Sammy. We'll see what they are able to pull off with it. Like right now though, EXCEELI trying to take mid control. The Sova Recon both reveal multiple players where Deathmaker does not land the shot, meaning it's still 5v5.
That op shot onto Omen would have been so nice, but Andrew is pretty low HP right now. Skills does secure the kill on Fancy. Zolo Crazy just drains him out for Kappa. The ult is down right now. Zolo Crazy gets a kill onto Kappa. 10 HP on Sammy with the op still. EXCEELI is looking a little bit low right now. I think they got the round and they were like, we gotta go aggressive again. And when they went aggressive, they got picked off right back and forth. This is just going to be a little sad. The information has been given away. The Omen play was pretty sick there. I didn't know that you could do that.
Yeah, pretty insane plays coming in right here in this match. But EXCEELI right now, they're a man down and definitely health bars down, looking to push into mid. The flash will get set up for Hate Crew to take down Hellranger. 3v3 right now. EXCEELI looking to make their way onto mid, but Skills get his third kill of the round. Triple for Skills. Zolo taking down one, and Hellfighter looking to spam through for another 2v1 right now, and the timer against EXCEELI. Just Sammy left. He has to take down Skills if he wants to win this round. Running around, looking for Skills with just 10 HP. Skills just playing Ringa Rosie with him. Will not be able to find him, meaning Global Esports is able to secure that round. Whew, I mean, so that round, so one thing I noticed in the way the round went out is EXCEELI Esports, after the gunfights, they're really low in health, right? But Global Esports, they have this Phoenix who can heal himself back up using his abilities, and I think that sort of self-healer is so important given the fact that Sage is gone out of the meta.
Yeah, The way like everyone is playing right now is perfect, right? And the skills is just opting to hide because there's only 5.
The bottom of the rafter, spike still not planted on Ace right here.
Yeah,
You see Global Esports just walk out and trying to reposition.
Spike planted.
A 3v3 situation, but Hellranger gets a kill on the Fancy right there. The recon bull does come out. I've told this before. A main, sit and hide, chill. You don't have to do anything. If you peek it, you are gonna be, it's gonna cause you a lot of problems. Him just holding it down is perfect. Ace with the Phantom in his hand, definitely gonna get the kill. But Deathmaker does have his ult, which is very important to watch. All of them coming from A Heaven. Does go in, gets the kill. Deathmaker with another headshot. 3k for himself, looking pretty strong. And 8-1 all of a sudden. Global Esports looking a little bit fast.
I think a little bit is definitely an understatement given the pace Global is playing at, but I think it's hard for a team like EXCEELI to match up to this sort of level of gameplay from Global Esports, because the way they're sort of dominating the match, it's not something that you can necessarily practice against. Like, a team you may scrim against will not be as fast as Global is being right now. Deathmaker right there, so close to his opponent that he could have just actually knifed him, but instead he's gonna be like, I'm gonna use my fancy knives with the ultimate to get the kill. 8-1 for Global, and they're pushing hard. For EXCEELI, I will say that this should not be demoralizing. They're in the semi-finals of the upper bracket, basically one of the top 10 teams left in the tournament. They will get another chance going down into the lower bracket if they're not able to pull this map through and this series through to redeem themselves.
Oh, a wallbang shot from Sammy right there, getting the kill on the Omen skills. Does pop his ult, that means he can definitely get a kill or two right now. If not, just making it work. Gets one, gets two. This is looking a little bit strong for him. Zolo just get taken out by Deathmaker with the AWP, and then all of a sudden a 4v1 situation. K-Crew left alone, gets the kill on a Hellfighter right there, but Deathmaker securing the round with AWP, getting the kill onto the Sova.
Absolutely insane by the side of Global Esports right now. I mean, having said that, this is exactly what we saw from Global Esports in the first half of the first map. The sides were flipped. It was Global Esports attacking, not defending, but they still managed to get a 10-2 lead. Now with 2 rounds left for EXCEELI, they have to try to do a bit better than the first half of the first map. Try to make it 9-3, not 10-2. Give yourself a bit more room for the potential comeback that we know you're capable of. EXCEELI, like, just not able to pull out the creative plays that they were able to do in Split, and it's, as we talked about, just not enough room for those. Now making a hard push onto B, as Hellranger will take one down. Hellranger takes another down, and while EXCEELI, they made their way onto B, they're more like sitting ducks in B for Global to take down right now.
The bomb is still on the site, right? It's not been planted yet because it's refund already. Trying to figure out where they are. Ace gets taken out by Kappa, which means 2-4 situation with Aker with 14 HP, but still gets a kill. Sammy with this insane aim gets a kill on to Hellranger. Aker with another.
They're just absolutely popping off right now with the pistol. We get a kill onto Zolo and make sure that he's able to make it 10-1 for his team, Global Esports, right now. And yeah, I mean, Heikro tried his best to be able to clutch that round, but the neural theft coming in from EXCEELI just denied any sort of hope for Heikro, especially since he only had about 10 to 14 HP. So 10-1 right now for Global Esports. Last round for EXCEELI to pull something back.
Yeah, it is 10-1. That means this is like deja vu right now. You know, 10-2. If they get it, it's gonna be pretty awesome. But at the same time, 11-1 is not what you want. You don't want to give Global Esports the advantage of one round to match point, especially on attacking side, when they're already, it's like they're attacking on defense. Come on, see them on attacking, you'll be done. Skills does get a kill, gets 2, but Zola's right there to trade him out, but Deathmaker doesn't really connect any shots from his spot, but it doesn't really matter. Zola 56 HP on his spot, Hellranger with another. I think this might be 11-1 for Global Esports. Zola getting another kill onto Deathmaker, a little cheeky headshots coming in onto Heaven. 3v2 situation. Global Esports is making a little bit of flank right now as the Cypher is rotating. Hellranger with another. I think this might be the round. And Hellranger making the plays, getting another kill, and making it work for himself. Global Esports 11-1.
Kappa here popping out the Hunter Spray. He's like, I have the ultimate, let me at least stick you guys with it. But 11-1, that's such a perilous
Switching
slope
sides.
because if you lose the pistol round, they're suddenly on match point. If you like, then where you're left in this spot where you have to try to force buy or go for the eco and win the round, and it's basically 100% force buy. Even in a force buy situation, you have to stand up to a global esports team who, as you said, are basically attacking on their defensive side. You put them on attack and they're just literally gonna run at your face on their own terms. So definitely looking extremely scary for EXCEELI right now. It's just what we expected from global though. 5-man stacking B side. They're like, run, kill.
Yeah, and you know, 11-1, the double digits are out. Well, it's 1-1-1, except EXCEELI is just having one on their hands. That's a lot of ones I just said there. But it is going to be a stack push onto B side. They are stacking B, Zolo Crazy as well as Sova, as well as Cypher just holding down B side. The flashes do come in. They might possibly get killed. Ashton in the site. Hatecrew picks up the Deathmaker while Skills gets a kill onto Hatecrew. Kappa with this shotgun gonna kill on Fancy. Zolo with another. Zolo with a 3K for himself. This might be the round. And Calranger just tries to run away, but it doesn't really work out. Zolo, the hold from him is perfect.
Zolo just hiding in this corner where the switch is for their door is able to get that lineup kill, headshot kill for himself to get 2 kills, and then is able to finish off another towards the end for himself. He gets one here onto Skills as Skills is facing the wrong direction, misses a bunch of shots but gets the headshot in the end, reloads, instantly lines up to pop up. Gets 2 on Hellfighter and Kappa, turns around, gets another on Hellranger to make it 4K for himself. Zolo just went from the middle of the pack in terms of frags to the top of the leaderboard, and this was very important for EXCEELI because, as we said, they could not afford to lose the pistol round. Now, eco round for global, buy round for EXCEELI, they need to win multiple rounds back to back.
It is a semi-buy round. Zolo does take the kill on his Skills as he dashes and stuff. Zolo is just, the hold from Zolo is crazy right now. As the name suggests, Sammy with another on to Hellranger, but that's a quick little round. Hatecrew picking up both of them. It is the buy round. This is where the match is going to be showing exactly what they're all about. You know, global esports with their insane aim is gonna go in. They have to upgrade right now. EXCEELI has to upgrade right now. If they don't upgrade, it's gonna be a little bit tough. They're gonna lose the round. With all Spectres and a Ghost that Sammy wants to save for the op, it's gonna be a little tough. Because if they give them match point, they're gonna be done.
Every round from here is basically a really hard round for EXCEELI, but I think global esports disrespecting EXCEELI right now a little bit. They're not giving them the credit they duly deserve, repeatedly running onto A and not acknowledging the fact that EXCEELI is really good at holding down that side too. But EXCEELI, they're in the minds of global. They understand that after 2 pushes down, B, global unlikely to go to B, and that's why only Zolo holding it down. Pushing on to A is global as Skills gets a kill, but Ace and Hatecrew getting a kill each will mean that they have the advantage. Sammy answering back with Hatecrew. 4v2 right now for EXCEELI. Fancy gets one more, and this might just be another round for EXCEELI.
Yeah, but it's a 3v3, and right now, the thing is, they didn't buy. Global Esports bought the second round instead of the third round, so my fault for saying it was a buy round. It was an eco, and them being able to secure 2 frags is not that bad. Zolo just walks by, buys him right in the head, and walks away. But definitely still such a good map. This is going to be the buy round. This is the showdown. Hopefully, you know, they don't eco again. That would be kind of embarrassing for me.
I believe this will definitely be the buy round for global esports. Having said that, though, I'm a bit curious and a bit confused about the way EXCEELI, they become a completely different team on the second half of the map. It's like if you watch football, it's like they go back to their manager, the manager shouts at them, and then suddenly there's this brand new team. But this is not football, and the manager certainly cannot shout at them at halftime. So EXCEELI, if they're able to sort of show the proficiency they're showing us in the second half of each map, in the first half they could go a long way. Sammy now with the Randall getting a kill onto Skills for first blood, buy down for both teams, and Skills going down instantly, not being able to use his entry fragging capabilities to the best, but Deathmaker with that op gets one, Kappa with another, putting global esports an advantage. Global esports looking to push to match point.
Yeah, the op is still in his hands. Zolo Crazy does pick up the kill onto Kappa right there. A little clean shot. Zolo Crazy uses his ultimate, which can It is going to, freeze up everyone. I'm sorry, I'm losing my words here. Hellfighter with the flank, gets a kill onto Zolo Crazy, uses the Cyber Cage, backs out, uses the Trap Wire, just placing all of his abilities, just raining it out.
Cage triggered.
He has to play this very safe right now. He's stalling for the bomb to go
Oh
down.
my God.
And the bomb does go down. A spray comes in. The second the noise is made, Hatred does get taken out through the smoke. Fancy left alone. The op in his hands. He's gonna opt to save the op. He's gonna go into wine, just hold down the one-way angle where unless they all peek together, it's gonna be pretty tough. The bomb is down and they're all gonna lurk and try to find a Fancy. This is gonna be pretty tough for his part.
I think this is what we were expecting from Global Esports, like their ability to just take over a match. Once you give them the optimal weaponry, they're able to do just that. Even though they lost first blood, where skills went down to Sammy, they're able to take control of the round. Now with the op, Fancy trying to pull off a gunfight win against Hellranger, instead gets taken down. Global
Match
Esports
point.
12-4 right now, looking to push forward their win and make their way to the upper bracket finals to face off their old and well-known foe in Velocity Gaming. Now, EXCEELI, they've made the comeback before. I'm just not sure if they can do it again.
This goes gear.
Especially against a team like Global Esports, their mental capacity is
Yes,
huge.
this should
They play like some genius madman, sort of known for the aim that they have, right? Skills is leading the board with 19 kills, and the way he plays, all of these players know their characters inside and out. They know how to use it. They know the lineups. They know everything perfectly. As the smokes are down, they need to be on the lookout for the player. Skills does enter solo on his usual spot. Gets the kill. The door does go down, but it's just gonna wait it out. The ult is gonna secure the kill, one kill, but they're just gonna back out. They're gonna fake it as the A side is there. As the bomb is gonna go down on the A side. As Hellfighter picks up a kill on Fancy right there. It's looking a little bit strong.
Is sort of stuck in the middle of the entire Global Esports team right now, trying to make his way out. Gets a kill onto Kappa, will free up one side for himself. Does he know that there's two members behind him? Turns around, gets another onto Hellranger, but will get traded out by skills. 3v2 right now for Global, but Hellfighter getting another. I mean, it's 3v1. That entire round, the way they were able to fake one side and get another. 13-4 for Global Esports, moving on to the upper bracket finals with a 2-0 win against EXCEELI Esports. Phenomenal gameplay by Global Esports.
Yeah, 2-0. Pretty impressive on their part, especially in a placement match such as a semifinals in an upper bracket. Doing awesome team is so like advantageous for them, and they were able to do that.
They will be going up against their old foe, their arch nemesis, some could say, in Velocity Gaming, looking to take them down for what happened in Series 1 in the upper bracket finals. But Skills, we talked about this. If he took over the Phoenix, he would take over the game. 364 ACS, 21 kills, will be the MVP for this match. Now, EXCEELI, they did a brilliant job of trying to face up against Global. I think what they need to do, and what we'll talk about right now in the AMD Relive the Moment, is just take a step back and look at exactly what went wrong and understand that how Global is getting everything right. So, for you, like, where do you think EXCEELI is really lacking? Because it's a bit confusing given that their attacking side performance was something we were expecting to be much better because of their performance in Split.
Yeah, we expected them to attack a little bit better, and their defense was lacking. But in this match, it was the other way around. Their defense was, it was not the best, but it's still somewhat decent. And I think sometimes they over-rotated. When Global Esports puts aside, you always have to have someone to flank. That's what they're not doing, but EXCEELI Esports definitely put up a fight.
Definitely not an easy task to put up a fight against a team like Global Esports. EXCEELI, this is their first time making their way to the top half of the tournament. They made it their way all the way to the upper bracket semifinals, and what that means for them is that they're not out just yet. No, instead, they will progress onto the lower bracket, get a chance for themselves to face off against potentially Global Esports or Velocity once again, but they need to make their way to the lower bracket to do so. Going back into this match, I think what it comes down to is just a lack of consistency. From EXCEELI, they're very good players who are able to pull off really strong plays overall, but they're not able to do the same in a consistent manner across multiple rounds, across a particular fashion. What I want to see from EXCEELI is find an identity for yourself, like the way global esports has. Global esports identity is they get into your face and they kill you. For EXCEELI, they have to find some sort of identity for themselves. Are they the creative team that switches it up a lot, like makes a lot of rotations? Are they the aggressive team that uses the flash to like have Sammy dash in and get the kills? They need that, at least for me.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, they could use their Zolo way better. He's an amazing Breach, and I think he plays Breach like he plays Phoenix. But the way you play Breach is you set up your own teammates, not yourself. That's how you play it. And if they figure out exactly how to use the Breach a little bit better, they can definitely make it work. They need to figure out, they need to be able to utilize every bit of utility as well as noise the other team makes. Where Global Esports didn't like make a single noise, right? They were so quiet on attacking side, which is what made EXCEELI lose those rounds.
Yeah, definitely. I think you have to start wondering now, as Velocity Gaming, if facing up against Global Esports on Ascent is something you want to do, because we always thought Split was their home map, but with the addition of skills, they look like a completely different team altogether on Ascent. The way they're able to play extremely aggressive on this map is not something we've seen from other teams so far.
Yeah.
Global Esports just showing us amazing gameplay, setting us up for an exciting upper bracket finals to come, and EXCEELI going down. We'll be able to see if they're able to sort of use the supportive style and enable that gameplay, as you mentioned, with Crazy setting his teammates up instead of using the flashes for his own peaks. Definitely stuff to work on for EXCEELI, but a lot of kudos for making it this far. Now, this was the upper bracket semifinals between Global Esports and EXCEELI Esports. EXCEELI Esports will go down to the lower bracket with Global Esports progressing, winning 2-0 against EXCEELI. This was CA, your host and caster for today, joined by Praniti. And I'm afraid that's all the action we have to offer today. We'll be right back tomorrow with the lower bracket semifinals in the LG Ultragear TEC Challenger Series 2, powered by AMD, and with me, AFK Gaming as our media partner. Remember, Series 3 registration is open, so if you want to get your mates together, form a team for yourself and face off against the best, link is down in the description below. If you love the exciting action that we bring to you every day, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell with the subscription to make sure that you get constant updates. But as I said, this was CA, joined by Praniti for an amazing day of action. We'll be back with you tomorrow with the lower bracket semifinals.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars. Let's make the most of this night. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't wanna do. Baby, while we're I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Take my hand, and we don't need to do the things we don't want to do.